Hey everyone, Duke Danger here. Now, I know I said I was going to do Nier, but I happened upon this, and Duke deserves my input. A game that was rated terribly, um, but I think it's quite unfair, and I've got a few theories as to why it was rated terribly. But first, let's talk about the game. Now, Duke Forever is, well, the Duke Nukem franchise has always been a piss take. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It's a piss take of video games, and it's a piss take of movies. It's a piss take of pop culture. It's a piss take of everything. Now, Duke Forever's no exception to that. I have two big problems with it, and that's that you can only carry two guns. The Duke Nukem action figure could carry more than two guns, and he has regenerating health, which was a Gearbox thing, really. And they could have easily mapped more than two guns to a controller. Like Red Dead did it, bloody Max Payne did it, Duke 3D did it on the Xbox Live. So, the fact that they couldn't do it is just bollocks, frankly. Um, Now, the game starts off fighting through the end of Duke 3D in new graphics, sort of new anyway. They're a few years old, which you'd expect from a game it's taken 12 years to release. Um, So yeah, and then it zooms out and it turns out you're Duke playing Duke so that you can Duke while you Duke. Um, but yeah, Duke Forever. It's ridiculous all the way through. At some points punishingly hard, much like Duke 3D. And at one point you're just shooting pregnant women on an alien ship and slapping these massive tits that grow out of a wall. What's not to like? Um, a few annoying parts that could have been done better. Halfway through you're in a strip club and you're just on a fetch quest. Which could have been done better, but it was fun nevertheless. I really enjoyed the game. I really did. Um, it was ridiculous enough, and the reason I think it flopped so much is because everybody who had ever played Duke had built Duke Forever up in such a big way that naturally they were going to be disappointed with whatever was brought out. The rating has nothing to do with the game itself. The rating has everything to do with the way it was built up, and I don't care what these reviews like GameSpot and IGN say. It's like Final Fantasy always getting rated highly purely because it's Final Fantasy. Um, Duke got rated poorly because it wasn't Duke 3D. That's all there is to it, really. Um, I mean, they gave Duke Manhattan a higher rating than they gave Duke Forever. Now, if you haven't played Duke Nukem Manhattan, play it. It's terrible. It's a side-scrolling piece of shit. Um, so yeah, Duke Forever. I probably wouldn't buy it. Well, I have, but if I were you, I probably wouldn't buy it. I'd rent it for a day or two, see if you get on with it. That's all I've got to say about it, really. I mean, it's pretty much a generic shooter, except it's ridiculous. It's like Bulletstorm, but slightly less ridiculous than Bulletstorm, but far more offensive. Um, anyway, that's all I've got to say about Duke Nukem, a generic shooter that became a generic shooter. So nothing was lost, nothing was gained. That's all. Thanks. Duke Danger out.